one flower, and in fact, this is one I did earlier on. Oops, let's go this way. That's one hellebore head just in outline. And this is the start of another flower head. And what I've said to the group is that in most cases, you'll find your flowers have got 5 petals. However, if you've got something like this one, which is I also have in my pot, it's a little chrysanthemum, yellow one. It's got multiple petals. Or if it's an alstroemeria, which is this one, whoopsie here, it's got 6 petals. So they're all slightly different depending on the species. To connect with what you're doing. And, you know, most flowers and plants and leaves are very delicate. And it's important not to use a hard, heavy outline round, especially around the petals. I mean, I think in this one, I slightly made the line a bit too regular, but I was just trying to get some studies down quickly to show you. This one's better, you know, where I've got a nice light line there and then weighted up some little marks to indicate the sort of, there's kind of like a little serrated edge on the edge of the alstroemeria. So vary your line, look very carefully and try and capture the character of what you're drawing. That is really important. I think that's more important than anything else. So, you know, be aware that most of the subjects you've got, I think for the most part, are delicate, you know, and use a delicate light line as much as possible and don't weight anything up or shade anything for the time being. We'll just look at, you know, a line drawing to start off with, and then we'll consider maybe putting some tone on. Now, this is a whole flower, okay?
Yeah.
But what I want you to do is just to, as if you were starting drawing this flower, start with a dot, okay? Then just do the inner circle is sort of, has this kind of, well, it looks green on mine, greeny yellow. So all this is a kind of greeny yellow, and it makes this sort of shape, doesn't it, in the middle? Something like this, yes? Mm-hmm. That's the center of the hellebore. Then the petals themselves actually go from that center dot and then grow out. So one petal comes out like this, yes, from the center. Can you see that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Chris, can you see it?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Now, if I was to draw another petal, I know that the one next to it kind of looks like this. Just watch me as I do it. So it goes into the center again. Now the other side of it is actually hidden behind this flower here. But I'm going to put it in like that. Can you see?
Mm-hmm.
Can you see that?
Yes.
Right. So again, it's sort of dark marking starts on this line and goes out. And I don't particularly want to, I'm not concerned with the line, I'm more concerned with the actual shape. Now, when you're sort of refining the shape, you can actually make little bits of it slightly heavier, but don't make it the same way all the way around. Just be conscious that some of it you can keep lighter, you know, like that, okay? So that's my second petal. Note how it's sort of, if I was going to do an outline round here, it probably, again, would create a circle in the position that I'm looking at it. So this is the easiest position when you're looking at something head on. It's not so easy when it's like this and it's slightly from the side, because you get, as I tried to say, you get this sort of foreshortened view of the flower, okay, where the petals get fatter and shorter, and they don't look like this. They create a different shape altogether. Okay. Now the third petal, Chris, if I was going to do my third petal, again, some of it is hidden behind this petal. So I go to where it first appears, I draw it out. It's going out to the outer edge. It's actually folding over a little bit. And then it comes around into a sort of circular shape and hits the next petal. Now, I'm not going to continue. Sorry? Say that again.
No, that was you echoing, I think.
Was it? Okay. So I stop it before I get to the next one, because the next petal overlaps this one. Okay. Do you want me to carry on with it and do the next one?
Yes, please.
Chris? Yes, anybody?
Yeah.
Okay, so the next one goes from here, goes over the top of this one, peers out like this. And then goes back into the center again. Okay, so there we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Only one more petal to do. And again, it's hidden behind this one. It's coming out. And then it goes back and round behind that one. So although you can't see much of it, you have to allow for it. Now, I think I've made that too wide across there, so I'm going to just nip it in a bit. So it's going to come like this and then like that. So that leaves a little bit more room for this other petal, the one that's behind it. I now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 petals.
What did you start with?
I started with this one. I started from the center, did one petal, and then worked my way around.
Top
Right?
Top one.
So I can do it again. Look, if this applies to any flower, but where you're looking down onto it, you're seeing it completely circular. You start with your center dot or whatever it is. Now I know this has got 5 petals, but I'm going to start just with one. One petal, right?
Yeah.
Now, as I said to you, it's important probably to draw in the center circle, because the petals grow right from the center, from in here, and then they radiate out, don't they?
Yeah.
This bit in the middle, in my particular flower, is like a pale green. Everything else is dark red round here. This is dark red. This is dark red. This is dark red. This is dark red. And this is dark red. That's where all the little dotty bits go. But this bit in the center, which obviously is to attract the bees in, is light green. That's where the nectar is, in the center of that flower. Okay?
Yeah.
So see if you can just start again. Do one petal at a time, Chris, and make yourself keep looking at the center, and then do the next petal and the next petal and the next petal. All right?